So here's the situation. We've got this girl, her name is Credita, and she wanted to only spend $100 a month for the year in her budget to buy clothes. But then she got a credit card for her favorite store, the QT Pie fashion store, and it gave her a 15% APR. APR stands for annual percentage rate. So since annual means year, that means to figure out how much she borrows each month, you have to divide 15 by 12, and you find that each month she's got to pay 1.75%. Now, you know from your math class, to turn this into a decimal, you've got to this is per 100%, means per 100. So to move this decimal point to places to get what it is out of the 100, so not 100, just a natural number, you're going to move it 2 places, so that'd be 0.0175. And since we're using money, we're going to round the 5 to the 7 up, because the 5 to an 8. So don't worry about that, we'll get to that later. What is important is that she quickly did not stay in budget. Remember, she said she'd only spend $100, but here on her first month she got the credit card, she spent $150. She's already 50 over. Now, October and November, a lot of people will say, oh, she was great, she was in budget. But no, she wasn't. She dug herself in a $50 hole here because she said you'd only spend $100. She spent $150. And here, she was only $10 under and $10 under on the next month. That means $20 under. That doesn't make up for the $50 that she was over. So she's still $30 under by this time. So a lot of people, but the problem with this is you would feel like if you had a credit card, you'd feel like, oh, I was bad 1 month. That's only 30 days. Oh, I was good for 30 days. I was good for 60 days. I was good twice as long, 2 months, than I was bad. And you would think, oh, well, I ought to be in good shape. The problem is she's still in debt. She was never in her budget, even though these are less than the amount she said she would pay. Then the holidays came along, and she was thinking she would budget $100 a month for her own clothing. She didn't budget anything for gifts, so that has to come out of what she wanted to buy for herself. And here she went really deep in the hole. $475, January $250, February another $100, $200 in March, April $100, May $230, June $220. So she's way over budget. So we're going to take these numbers and we're going to go ahead and look at the balance sheet on the next page. This is what you've got to fill out. But when we look over this, we can see the months here, and forward balance is how much she has left on her credit card she hasn't paid. So we can't fill that out yet, but we do know her purchases. So if we go over here, we know that October was $90. Okay, so we can just fill in this whole thing. And the way I'm going to get this, and we got November already filled at 90. December, $475. So let's go put that in. $250. February, says February she had $100. Okay. Oops, let me put this up here. $100. And then keep going here. It looks like March, $200. And then April, $100. And then May, $230. And June, $220. Now that's all that she purchased. Okay, that's all in the purchases column, and we got that from the front page where it told us how much she spent.